Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Nilesh Shah. Today we are talking about fraud and chargebacks in e-commerce store, and more importantly, how they quietly destroy your cash flow even when sales look strong. If you have ever seen this pattern where revenue is up but cash feels tight, this is one of the biggest reasons. Now I want to issue a quick disclaimer before we proceed. This is educational and not legal advice. Every business is different. If you want help applying this to your store, you can book a call with me after the live. In the next 10 to 15 minutes, I will cover what frauds and chargebacks really are, how they hit cash flow and profitability, the common reasons chargebacks happen, how to reduce them with practical steps, and lastly, a simple weekly checklist you can start using immediately. So let me share a screen with you guys. I have made a file for you and I hope you can see my screen. What fraud and chargebacks really mean? Let us define the two terms in plain English. Fraud is when a purchase is made that you will not get to keep as real revenue. It can be stolen cards, account takeovers, fake identities, friendly fraud, and even refund abuse. A chargeback is when the customer goes to their bank and disputes the transaction. Instead of asking you for a refund first, they ask the bank to reverse the payment. Here's the important thing: a chargeback is not just a refund, it is a forced reversal plus fees plus risk. And fraud and chargebacks are connected. Many fraudulent transactions end in chargebacks, and many chargebacks come from preventable operational issues, not just criminals. Let me slide this number two. Why this is a cash flow problem, not only a customer service issue. Most owners treat this like as a support problem, but financially it is a cash flow timing problem and a margin problem. Here is what happens in real life. You get an order today, your payment processor shows you revenue, you ship the product, you pay for shipping, packaging, fulfillment, and ads. Then 2 or 3 weeks later, a chargeback hits. Now the funds are pulled back and you also pay a fee. And sometimes the processor holds extra reserves because your dispute rate increases. So you already spent the cash, but the bank took back a lot of money from you. This is why sales can took, look great and cash still disappears. So there are four ways this hurts cash flow. One, you lose the sale amount. Two, you lose the product and shipping cost. Three, you pay chargeback fees. And four, you risk payout holds or reserves that delay your deposits. That last one is brutal because it is not only one disputed order. A reserve can freeze a percentage of your payouts, which can choke working capital. The next section is how it damages cash flow. The hidden cost that owners underestimate. Let me share what most people miss. Chargeback fees can be $15 to $30 per dispute, sometimes even more, plus the labor cost to respond, plus the opportunity cost because your team spends time fighting disputes instead of improving retention. Also, high dispute rates can lead to higher processing rates and stricter terms. Even if you are not doing anything wrong. So this is not only about preventing loss, it is about protecting your ability to scale and protect your cash conversion cycle. Cash conversion cycle is very important to survive your business. The most common reasons chargebacks happen, I'm going to list the top causes I see most often. One, Customers do not recognize the charge on their statement. This happens when the descriptor is confusing or different from your brand name. Two, shipping delays or missing tracking. If tracking is weak, you are going to lose disputes. Three, unclear refund policy or hard to reach support. If customers cannot get a refund easily, they go to the bank. And four, product not as described. If your product page sets expectations that the product cannot meet, disputes go up. Five, subscription and recurring billing confusion. This is a big one. Customers forget they subscribe. And six, actual fraud. Stolen cards, mismatch addresses, strange patterns. And one more thing, the last is growing fast, friendly fraud. This is when a real customer claims they did not authorize or they say it never arrived even when it did. Now, the prevention framework, I want to give it to you. I'll give you a simple framework you can remember: prevent, prove, and respond. Prevent means stop the avoidable disputes before they happen. Prove means have evidence ready so you can win disputes. Respond means process disputes quite quickly and cleanly so they do not turn into cash flow chaos. Here are the practical steps. Improve your statement descriptor so it matches your brand. Make your support email visible and respond fast. Make your refund policy clear, simple, and easy to find. If you offer refunds, it is often cheaper than a chargeback. Tighten checkout and fraud rules. Use address verification and CVV checks. Use 3D secure where appropriate. Flag first time buyers with high value cards. This is important. Flag orders with mismatch between billing and shipping or unusual location patterns. Set realistic delivery expectations. If your shipping takes 7 to 10 days approximately, say that clearly. Send proactive tracking updates. When customers feel informed, the disputes goes down. The number of disputes drops. If you run subscriptions, so these three things are very important. Send renewal reminders, make cancellation easy, label the charge clearly on the statement. Now, how to prove the disputes? To win a dispute, you need evidence. The goal is to show the bank that the purchase was valid and the product was delivered as promised. Examples of evidence you should keep organized: order confirmation, customer communication history, tracking number and delivery confirmation, screenshots of product page and refund policy at the time of purchase, IP address and device data from the processor, proof the customer used the product if digital. And now, how to respond. Chargebacks are time sensitive. If you respond late just because you are busy in doing a lot of things, you lose by default. Make a weekly routine. Review disputes every week, respond within the required window, track dispute reasons, and look for patterns. If one product or one campaign is generating disputes, that is a signal. Fix the root cause, not only the disputes. Next, the accounting view. What to track so this does not blindside you. Now, let us talk numbers. If you want control, you need visibility. Track this metrics monthly: chargeback count, chargeback rate as a percent of orders, fraud loss dollars, refund rate, processor fees, reserves, and holds. From a bookkeeping standpoint, you also want clean categorization. Chargebacks and fees should not be mixed into random expense accounts. Otherwise, you cannot see the true cost of payment risk. A lot of businesses overstate revenue because they record gross sales but do not properly account for refunds, chargebacks, and fees in a clean way. When we clean up books for e-commerce store owners, this is one of the fastest wins. It improves reporting accuracy, helps you understand true margins, and prevents tax time surprises. Next, quick wins. So what you can do this week? I want to give you a quick wins so you can apply immediately. Quick win number one: update your statement descriptor to match your brand name. This is very important. So buyers, after reading their bank statements, they exactly know and remember that I bought some products from this particular vendor. Quick win number two: make your refund and shipping policy visible on product pages and checkout. Quick win number three: add proactive shipping updates and clear delivery expectations. Quick win number four: create a chargeback response folder template so evidence is ready. Quick win number five: start a weekly disputes review with a simple spreadsheet or tracker. Just keep this in your calendar. To wrap up, fraud and chargebacks are not just annoying, they are hidden cash flow leak. If you are growing and you want cash flow control, you cannot ignore them. The goal is not perfection, the goal is reducing preventable disputes and building a clean system for evidence and response. If you want help, is what we can do. We can review your payouts, reports, chargebacks, trends, and your bookkeeping setup so you can see the true impact on cash flow and profitability. Then we build a system to track it monthly. If you want that, book a call with me. The link is in the post or in the comments. And I really, really appreciate you for joining me. Frauds and chargebacks are very, very important to track in your business. If you don't track it, then it will create a cash flow chaos. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. So keep your cash flow smooth and grow. And if you need help, contact me. I'm Nilesh Shah from Nilesh Shah Financial Services. I'm based in Bellevue, Washington State, very close to Microsoft headquarters, like 15 minutes from my place. So call me, shoot me a message, or book a call with me, and let me see your accounts. And I want to see if I can help you. Thank you. Have a blessed day.